Did you know that a study from the University of California revealed that nearly 85% of the thoughts people have about you are fleeting or self-centered? This means that while we often obsess over what others think, they're likely not thinking about us for long, if at all. And yet, most of us spend our lives shackled by this invisible prison of judgment, worrying about opinions that barely last. Today, we'll dive into the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, who teaches us how to break free. Stick around as we uncover 7 profound lessons from his philosophy. And trust me, the last one is my personal favorite. Point 1. People's opinions are temporary. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Think about it, most judgments people make about you are as fleeting as passing clouds. They criticize today, forget tomorrow, and likely don't even remember a week later. Why? Because people's opinions are shaped by temporary emotions and circumstances, not lasting truths. Marcus reminds us that their views are just momentary reflections of their own mental state. They don't define you. Remember this the next time you're caught up in someone's criticism or praise. Point 2. Your inner peace is paramount. Marcus believed that peace comes from within. He wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself but your estimate of it." Here's a modern analogy. Imagine someone insults you. The insult itself doesn't hurt, it's the way you interpret it that gives it power. If you detach from external validation, you'll find a wellspring of mental freedom and resilience. The key takeaway here is that your inner world is your sanctuary. Guard it carefully, and no one can disrupt your peace. Point 3. Most people are preoccupied with themselves. Here's a surprising fact. Studies show that people spend more than 60% of their time thinking about themselves. Marcus Aurelius would say, "Don't waste time speculating about what others think of you. Focus on what truly matters, your character and actions." Think about it, while you're overanalyzing someone's reaction to you, they're likely busy overthinking their own problems. Marcus teaches us to shift our energy away from worrying about others and toward improving ourselves. This mindset not only frees you from unnecessary worry but also helps you grow into the person you want to become. Point 4. Criticism is a reflection of others, not you. Marcus observed that criticism often stems from personal insecurities. He wrote, "Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears." Picture this, someone criticizes your work. Is it about you, or is it about their own unmet expectations, fears, or frustrations? More often than not, it's the latter. Criticism is rarely a true reflection of who you are. It's more about the critic's state of mind. When you understand this, criticism transforms from something hurtful into an opportunity for introspection, or something to completely ignore. Point 5. Align with your own values. Aurelius stressed living in harmony with one's principles. He wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." This means taking control of your actions and aligning them with your values, not others' expectations. When you act with integrity, external judgments lose their sting. Think of it like walking a straight path in a windy storm. When you know where you're headed, the wind doesn't throw you off course. Stay true to yourself, and you'll find unshakable confidence. Point 6. Mortality makes judgment irrelevant. One of Marcus Aurelius's most sobering reminders is, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. In the grand scheme of things, life is fleeting. Imagine lying on your deathbed, would you really care about what a stranger said about you years ago? Marcus encourages us to view life through the lens of our limited time. Focus on what matters, your growth, your relationships, and the legacy you leave behind. Everything else is just noise. Point 7. Be the master of your mind, my favorite. This is the core of Marcus Aurelius's philosophy. You are in control of your mind. He wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." In today's fast-paced, social media-driven world, it's easy to let others' opinions dictate your self-worth. But Marcus reminds us that true freedom lies in mastering our thoughts. When you control your mind, you control your life. Here's a practical tip. The next time you catch yourself worrying about judgment, pause. Ask yourself, Does this truly matter, or am I giving it more power than it deserves? There you have it, 7 transformative lessons from Marcus Aurelius on freeing yourself from the fear of judgment. Remember, the only opinion that truly matters is your own, and it's shaped by the strength of your mind.